Hi boss, how much have you been able to do with the team given you had just 2 days between the last game and this one?
First of all, we analyze the game of Goa. Was a good game from our side when we consider how was the situation on the day. The player who also came on the game day out of the quarantine, they join also the team. That means we had enough player, 20 player, and also some player of the quarantine needed to come inside the game. Really difficult situation for us because when you stay like 12 days in quarantine, player didn't train at all. I think today will come 2 player more out of the quarantine. Tomorrow again 2 player. That's mean almost 10 players coming out of the quarantine without training and joining games. Yeah, and also we see. I told before how many risks this are when we play in this certain sense of 2-3 day gap for the injury.
Boss, the brand of football you like the team to play is high tempo, requires a lot of energy, pressing, the counter pressing. So how hard has this COVID related setback affected the team from a playing style point of view?
When we saw last game, not at all. I think still in the 92 minutes we press Goa high. That means the player love it, they enjoy it, and they go for it. And that's just not about the coaching staff. I think that's the spirit in the team. Yeah, the energy in the team to win a game, to force to win games, and to be in the end of the top fours. And I think that's give the energy. Doesn't matter what kind we are doing. Maybe we drop also back because when you play 3 days later, and now the next game is Chennai. Maybe we cannot press high. We need to drop more back and maybe more on transition and more on counter pressing, winning ball, and then fast transition. I think this must be the way how we need to play against Chennai.
Speaking about Chennai, boss, they won their last game and have moved into the top four. What is your assessment of them going by their recent run of games?
I think important is we won 4-2 against Chennai and we make a good game there. We changed the formation in this game and from 4-3-3 to a 3-5-2, and it helps. And also we went back to a 4-3-3. And yeah, we think only about us. They had a change. They took a new striker. I think they have all foreigner available. We don't have. That's why we need to think which player is available tomorrow, and then we make the details for our game. Chennai is a good team in transition. Yeah, usually when they're winning the ball, they're very fast in opponent's goals with a lot of player. Very fast, direct in transition.
Have these 3 days given you time to get players who missed out back in action?
No, we have the same situation. The 2 long-terms injury with Amma and Hambrit is still. They're not in the squad at all in this season. We have King not joining the team. I think he will also not much percent to play this season anymore. We hope it's now 90%. He cannot join anymore. And Leon was also in quarantine, came out 2 months of injured, and short before the Goa game he get fever again, and has no COVID but still fever. You see, it's also the normal sickness are still available, and because also the social media ask every time why Leon is not joining. It's not the coach wants to put a good player out. It's about injury and also maybe health.
In all these 6 games, we've really put good performances together. How important is the performance aspect of this unbeaten run, boss?
It helps in a kind of motivation and kind of confidence. But I think not only the 6 games. For me, from the day one, we played well. Yeah, there's every time some points. They're not good. Also, the last game in the set pieces, we conceded 1 goal against Goa. We had this before the last 5-6 games. We went better, but it was a concentration matter because they make a short corner, we know it, and 2 player was not in the position in the situation, and we conceded a goal, and that is really usually easy to defend when you're very focused and concentrate. But I think also we didn't train that. We was in quarantine. It's, I think, was the main issue why we was not very concentrated in this situation.